introducing his opponent. He is the current reigning IWA Heavyweight Champion from Adelaide, South Australia. He weighs in at 220 pounds. Stephen Swann! One ball, 60-minute time limit.
I can't believe it, someone threw their underwear up at the Swan. He's a bit of a sex symbol now, Stephen Swann. I know he's good looking and all that. He's ex-Air Force, quite a handsome young man, but now they're throwing underwear up at him.
Ring the bell!
Ring that bell, parents.
And he's the champion.
And those underwear, they're soiled. They've been used. I mean, worn. Awesome. Swan can put those with the rest of the collection. And collar and elbow lock up. AJ Freely, as I've said, did not come here from New Zealand to lose. Looking for this IWA heavyweight belt and wants to get his hands on it tonight. Joining the full-time roster. Good addition, Ed Locke. You said that yourself.
Excellent addition. One of the best wrestlers in the Southern Hemisphere today. A top technical wrestler who can go the rough and ready style with any man in the world today, I feel.
I agree. And he wasn't getting used. Beautiful drop toe hold. Swan came in a million miles an hour. AJ just kept his cool, took him down. Beautiful drop toe hold, went to the headlock. And now there's a few hundred pounds of New Zealand heavyweight champion on top of Stephen Swann. Swan out though. Shoulder block. AJ bigger, stronger, more muscular. Grabs the standing side headlock, textbook side headlock. The Swan coming out of there with a wrist lock, but yeah, he does manage to do it. Grabs a hammerlock onto AJ, sets him up. He could be going for a suplex. Too muscular. AJ's too strong.
Just powered out of it into a suplex of his own. Great show of strength, leverage and technique by AJ Freely.
Pretty much just showing the Swan how it's done. Now he grabs the wrist and going to work on it, takes a hammerlock of his own. Stephen Swann was trained by the Malenkos, and AJ Freely is really going hold for hold. AJ doesn't sweat the Malenko brothers.
AJ Freely, trained by two of New Zealand's all-time greats, Bruno Becker and Al Hobman, two of the best wrestlers ever to come out of New Zealand. But I think this young man has surpassed both Becker and Hobman. He's a great wrestler.
Definitely surpassed his trainers. In fact, probably the best wrestler to ever come out of New Zealand. I think he's better than Tony Garea, definitely better than the Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers aren't in the class of this man. Great leg drop to the exposed arm of Stephen Swann into the short armbar. AJ Freely showing all the skill in the world here tonight at Bankstown Trotting Club.
He is indeed a very skilled New Zealander. I'll tell you one thing though, hot on his heels, who may be following him to Australia, is one Rogue Trooper, who we saw back in March, I believe it was March this year. Nicely done by the Swan with a leg trip, took AJ down and got a 2 count.
Beautiful arm drag by Stephen Swann. Great show of skill by Swann. Swann drops the elbow into the shoulder region. Whacks on the short armbar, and now Stephen Swann has gained the ascendancy here tonight.
Well, he doesn't care if there's 3 people or 1,003. He's still going to give the same match. He's trying 110%. Wants to hang on to this belt. It does mean a lot to him. There's more money and definitely more prestige for the Swan if he remains the champion. But look at AJ, obviously came out here for a purpose.
Definitely, he's gunning for the IWA title. 1, 2! Whoa! Freely went for a body slam, shifted weight by Swann. Swann ended up Freely with a big boot to the midsection. Blow to the back of the head by AJ Freely. This boy's put together. Look at the shoulders, the thighs on Freely. He's a big man. Whips Swann into the rope.
There it goes. Oh, into that clothesline. That took the Swann's head off.
Beautiful clothesline by AJ.
Check the physique.
Built on this man.
Well, he has been going to City Gym all week. He is sponsored by City Gym, and that pretty much means that he's in top shape. He's feeling very strong. He's going to...
Oh, beautiful back suplex by AJ Freely. Covers 1, 2. 2 count only. Close escape for Stephen Swann.
Yeah, well, AJ Freely, I might have mentioned this before, wrestled on the Wrestle Riot tours. He's very familiar with the Malenko brothers, the guys who train Swann, so he knows the style, he knows every counter, and I'm sure he's got an answer for every hold and every move that Swann pulls out.
Definitely so Tyrone. Big left and whoa! An attempted back suplex by Swann.
Beautiful jaw break. AJ Freely somersaulted out of that, and the Swann was more surprised than anyone in the whole building.
Took me completely by surprise. I thought Swann, oh, he's just copped a big leg drop to the back of the neck. Freely in total control at the moment.
The finesse, the style, the skill, throws the IWA champion out like a piece of garbage.
Definitely so.
AJ, he's in great form. The Swann's in trouble. Is that what you're thinking?
Definitely so. And Freely's following him out to the floor here.
Fair enough.
Oh, big blow to the head of Stephen Swann.
Double axe handle right on the mark. Fozzie's counting. Both of these guys are on the outside. We don't want a double count out. We want some kind of decision.
I think Freely will keep in mind the double count out. It won't be any sort of big wicket here. He's shooting for that belt here tonight.
That's right, and a fresh pair of women's underwear just thrown in the ring, and I think they might have been thrown at Fozzie.
It wouldn't be the first. Fozzie's got a great fan club, very active throughout Australia. Nice reverse chinlock grinding away is AJ Freely, the #1 wrestler from New Zealand today.
Pretty much the #1 wrestler from New Zealand ever, as far as I'm concerned. AJ he's at the top of his game right now. He's at the peak of his career. Looking at fantastic shape. He wants a title. He wants an Australian title, the IWA title. That's why he's here.
Let's face it, Tyrone, I mentioned this earlier, it's the most title in Australian wrestling today. Bigger than any title we've got in Australia. It's the #1 in Australian wrestling. Big blows by AJ Freely. What's he going to do? Whips. Oh yes, he manages to whip Swann. Last minute effort by Swann, tried to reverse, but the strength of Freely just propelled him into good run by Stephen Swann. Big whip by Swann. Boot to the midsection by Stephen Swann. Just kicking that underwear out of the ring.
Fozzie, get that women's underwear out of the ring and throw it over here. Throw it over here immediately. Stephen Swann's had a Russian leg sweep.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Over the strap.
1, 2.
Side Russian leg sweep. Excellent wrestling. Holds and counter holds. I mean, we've got two of the best in the country right here. You're not going to go better than this. The Swann working on the arm of AJ Freely. Has him. Oh, right chest. That was beautiful, I have to agree. That was brilliant, the way the Swann did that straight in the suplex.
One count, 2 count. I thought Swanny had him there.
Well, definitely AJ's got to be seeing stars after taking a bump like that. Surprised he hasn't got a concussion. Swann slams him down. AJ Freely in trouble. Swann on the ropes. Drops the leg, and I love the way he does those textbook leg drops. 2
count only.
3 is just out of the question.
These men have both got a lot of fight in them. They know that this is the most important match of their career up to date for both men, and they'll fight with all they've got here to avoid that big 3 count.
Yeah, big lock roll. That's all you get. AJ, powerful, another 2 count. I think the big arms of AJ a little bit too strong to be held down.
Exactly, and he trapped there also in the double wrist lock momentarily, but AJ just powered his way out. Swann looks like he's trying to hook up. Beautiful suplex by Stephen Swann.
He's done that a few times, he's nailed him. AJ is really getting pounded on. But I'll tell you this, he's a fighting champion. He's beaten Mercedes already in a fluke upset victory. I believe it's a fluke. He has also beaten Pickford, and if he can get past AJ Freely, that's 3 straight victories that you're looking at there. Mind you, his chances of getting past a champion like AJ, I believe, got to be 50-50, or maybe 60-40 in the favour of AJ.
Definitely both great wrestlers, we've already said. They can wrestle with the best of scientific opponents, but they're also men who can break the rules, who can brawl with the best of them. 2 great wrestlers, giving it all here to, we said it earlier, a small crowd because of the state of origin, the inclement weather outside, but a great crowd nonetheless here at Bankstown tonight.
Oh yeah, these are the fans that really love wrestling, and that's why they're going to get a great match right here. AJ Freely's back in there, Swann's ready for some business. AJ, he's not a man to turn away from a challenge at all. We're going to get a lock-up again. Collar and elbow lock-up, go behind by the Swann, goes to the ropes, 2, Boston, they're on the ropes. Forget about that one. Oh, you know what this could be?
He's going in for a busted crab by Stephen Swann. A nice submission maneuver.
Grab the ropes, AJ. At least reach for the rope and try and roll it. He's made those ropes.
Good advice there, Tyrone.
Maybe grab the underwear while he's right there in proximity too. Should maybe grab those. Just, you know, some kind of encouragement. Something to help him, some tangible sign of the fans that adore him. But then again, they were directed at Fox.
A beautiful application of the step over toe hold by Stephen Swann. This man's a master of all leg lock, because as we know, his finishing manoeuvre is the beard swan song, working over the legs as a pre-move to that swan song.
Exactly, he's trying to set up, work on the legs, soften them up, then go for the swan song. And we both know who taught the swan song. It's Dean Malenko's. It's his own version of the Texas.
Stephen Swann with a modified version of the STF. Toe hold and a cross-face bar.
Too close to the ropes, Locke.
Exactly so, exactly so. Freely is a young man, but he's a veteran of the ring. You know, he's on the front. Great defensive move.
AJ went straight to the eyes of the Swann, picks him up like he's a little child.
Oh, effortlessly, I beg your pardon, without effort, he slammed Swann to the mat.
He just threw him like some form of fall-away slam, but threw him over, almost backdropped him from a standing point. Very powerful New Zealander has the Swann, whips it in, drop kick, right on the mark. 1, 2, oh, new champion, I thought, just about to come up right there.
I don't think we see enough drop kicks in wrestling today, and he is a great exponent of the drop kick. AJ Freely, New Zealand's finest athlete.
And New Zealand's finest drop kick artist as well, because he can put a drop kick on you, a brilliant one. Backslide.
1, 2. Good escape by AJ Freely. A swift backslide by Stephen Swann. Swann inside, he's going for the backslide again.
He has to try something. AJ reverses and has a counter. Swann, though, grabbed a wing lock and took AJ down in a jiu-jitsu style. Very good bit of wrestling by the Swann. AJ got a handful of hair there, fair enough, backs him into the ropes. There goes Swann, whipped in, leapfrog by Freely. And oh, pitching over it. 2, 3, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still IWA Heavyweight Champion, Stephen Swann!
Well, it's a great match. Bobby, give me those. I'll take care of those.